Good morning. Oh, I need to wear this on Monday. Oh, almost wore it a little early. Good morning, everybody. I did not get this scheduled out, so nobody's here yet. I need to clean my desk off. Something fierce. Ouch. Piles upon piles of these are all patterns, guys. Good. Tammy's Critters and Things. You asked about the pattern for the star thingy. I saw your comment this morning. I think you just left it. This is the pattern right here. It's the star table mat off of the Yarnspirations website. You just go to their website and look up patterns, crochet patterns, and find this. If you type in star table mat, it'll be right at the top. If you go into their pattern search. Good morning, Penny and Kendall and Frizzy and Tammy's. Oh, jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Frizzy, I am upgrading you. Turn down. All right. Oh, there's Margaret. Margaret can take care of any silly peoples. And Mama Wedge, there you are. You know what? But I'm gonna make Frizzy too. Add as moderator, standard moderator. Tag, you're it. Good morning, everybody. Y'all just showed up for the WIP parade today, didn't ya? Oh, I started getting them all out and I went, oh, I have too many. Y'all can see them piled up right here. Oh, shiny new blue dress. Well, I know you're here on a regular basis, so that's why I did you. Everybody else, I would pick you too, but I just know Frizzy's here from the beginning. Typically. I mean, there are some mornings she misses too. No worries, Kendall. It's fine. There's always replays if you enjoy watching replays. Good morning, Lisa. I wish I could make you all blue dresses, but then, honestly, I don't like seeing all the blue. I like seeing all the different colors. And I don't need that many. I'm just a tiny little, Kimberly, you are not chopped liver. Well, okay, you know what? I'm chopped liver in my own house. Join the club. Well, I don't know. It was just an odd comment. I didn't acknowledge it, but I was just like, maybe they'll just stay away. I didn't have anybody in here yet, and so I was like, Frizzy, and so that's why I picked her. And I trust her, so I've known her long enough, and I think I have a connection with her. So anyway. Guess what I found yesterday, guys? I found all 3 of them. No, 2. I found both my brown ones and a Yarnology Hobby Lobby one. Oh, you know I love all of you. Come on. It's hard. Like, I just had to pick somebody on the spot. It's just like, right as I went to do it, it's like Marianne and Margaret popped in. So I was like, well, whatever. I was already in the middle of doing it. Oh, goodness. You'll catch them. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-trolls. All right, well, so I'm not here for an hour showing WIPs. I'm going to get through these as quickly as possible because I would like to do something other than show you WIPs. So the first one I'm going to pull up here, you know what? I'm going to show you both my autumn aspirations in all their glory. Not finished. I'll show you the smaller one first because it's still in the same state as it's been. I got to make sure I'm showing you the right side. Okay, I think this is the right side. So this is the one I'm making for my bestie for her housewarming gift that she moved into her house a year ago. We are doing great, Terry. So it's a little scrunched up because, you know, it's been in its project bag timeout. I may need 2 hours. You're not wrong, Kimberly. I mean, you were gonna be one. So that's Autumn Aspirations, technically number 2. I like the way that the colors are working up. I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna do it on the bias and start doing the other stuff. And I got plenty of yarn to do that because I found it on Amazon to get a bunch, and it was actually a good deal. So the thing that's going to take me the longest is finding a place to put them after I show you guys. I don't know why this is in here, but it's part of the project, but I don't need it in there right now. All right, so here is Autumn Aspirations, technically number 1. So this is the one I first started that I was going to make for myself, that I am making for myself, but, you know, I don't know if it'll be a gift. You know, one day down the road, I may decide to gift it. And this one is a lot further along because it's the first one. And it's huge. I don't know if I can show you the whole thing. There you go. This one is almost done. So when I said on the bias on the other one, I'm almost done with this red part to where I'm going to move to the blue, and then the bias is this green stuff right here. So I'm trying to watch the chat, you guys, but I may miss something. If I do, I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise. So there is Autumn Aspirations number 1. It is almost done. And it's huge. It's humongo. I just need to get it finished. All right, straps, move out of my way. There we go. Yeah, see, this is the part that'll take longer. At least, well, I think that's my only bigger blanket to show you. All right, let me move these out of the way. There's first 2. Well, you could make it. It's Juan's Autumn Aspirations. My goal is to make, well, I thought he was only going to do seasonal blankets or seasonal cowls for that 1 year, but he's continuing. So I don't know how long I'm going to continue making one of his seasonal things. Because that was his Autumn Aspirations from last year. And then his spring cowl is the Wildflower Oasis, which is this one here. So so far I've made all the blankets that he's done with the cowls. Hello, Heather. Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's scoot back in here. The next one I have right here is Jeremy, he's not here yet. Hello, Nana. He's not here yet, but I'm making, so he came up with a design for a blanket, but I already have enough blankets going on, so I said, well, I'll test your pattern, but I'll do it in a scarf, because it's doable. It's a row by row, so I was like, I'll just do it in a scarf form, so that way at least I can get, I can test the pattern for you, but make it in a smaller item for now. So this is Jeremy's pattern. It's called Popcorn Hugs. Jeremy Devers. If you see Jeremy Devers on the YouTube street, this is his pattern that he came up with, that you can make into a design, a blanket if you wanted to, but I decided I was going to make it into a scarf to use up this yarn that we had, my daughter and I had, that we haven't finished using or didn't use for any reason, so I decided to use it up for this. And you can see that it's fading. It's I want to say this is Red Heart. This is Red Heart, but I can't remember. It's their ombre. Oh, it's the peachy ombre one. he loves popcorns. So, but see, that's why I did the scarf, because I didn't want to do whole rows of popcorns, but I was like, that's okay. It's a really cool looking design. And he's even worked it in a way where you had like these drop down stitches right here that go around they hug the popcorn. So there's that. Put my pattern back in there with it so I don't lose it. It's a simple enough pattern that once you get it figured out, you can almost crochet it without thinking. I mean, without looking at the pattern, you can figure out what the next row is. You avoid doing it. Ow. Go under. I want you to go right there. Okay. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll just go with the closest. So I had this empty, but I put something in it. But it is my Tunisian bag that I still haven't done the strap yet. But I got the yarn to do it, so it's in here. I just need to finally pick this up and finish it. So it's my bag. Showed that to you guys recently. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that one. It's just in timeout at the moment, momentarily. And then I don't know if I showed you guys where I was at on this, but this is the C2C that I'm making for my mother-in-law. So that's as far as I am on it. It's going to look like this in the C2C. I'm only 15 rows into it. I want to see if I can find a picture of it without showing you pattern or anything. I don't know if I have one. Oh, here you go. So it's going to look like this. So, didn't mean to click on that. So this color is going to be right here. And then I have a darker brown that's going to be where the blue is. I'm going to make the darker brown. So that's going to be her blanket when I get to it. And that's why I wanted to work on it yesterday, because I was like, I wanted something to work with, my hands. So I'm actually going to leave this close by, because if I get done showing all these things and I still have time, then I'll work on it. Oh, Terry, feel the hug. Feel the love. We're here for you. Oh. Yes, I don't know that loss, so I can't relate. Well, I lost my great-grandmother probably about the same time, about 5 years ago, and I was close to my great-grandmother, so not like super tight or nothing, but I just had a connection with my great-grandmother. Oh, y'all remember this one? I still haven't done any more on it. It's as big as it's gotten right now. I honestly have to find the pattern again, because I don't know where, I don't know, I can't remember the pattern for this one. I think, good morning, Rebecca. I think I was following a video. Was it Hooked by Robin, or I think this was a Hooked by Robin. Put it this way. I'm not sure. So it's got like post work around it. The last one I made similar to this, it bowed, and so I'm really hoping this one doesn't bow. So far, it's not doing too much bowing. But I think, yeah, because every other row, it has like this stabilizing row, I think, right here. That's on the outside. That helps keep it straight. Do you guys remember me starting this and telling you about it? I think this is Hooked by Robin. I'm just not sure, though. And I'm using, thankfully I can still find this at Michael's, so I may need to try and find another. So right now I have 2 full ones that I'm going through. This is a partial one that I had before I went and got these two. Oh, I'm so sorry, Heather. The loss from cancer is rough. I can't imagine that. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, I got this. I got 2 of these. I think they're still available at Michael's. Twilight Surf. Posted Granny Square Blossom Crochet. Thank Kendall. See, I had a feeling you would know because I'm pretty sure you had mentioned you liked this. If I remember correctly. I just couldn't remember. And see, look. My Yarnology 6mm. I was using it in this one. And I'm almost positive this was in here with it. I don't know why, but it was. And then here's my other one. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Don't remember. Why would I write something down to not remember it? Brain, that didn't even make sense. Crap, where'd it go? Okay. Posted. Yeah, see, it's been so long since I started it that I couldn't remember what it was called. And I couldn't remember who I had found it with, what channel. But yeah, Blossom Crochet, okay. Crochet. Good morning, Lisa. No worries. I mean, not Lisa. My goodness gracious. I said my Lisa instead of Melissa. Oh, thank you, Lisa H. Yeah, 6mm. I mean, I'm not gonna take it out of here. It's out of that basket. It's still in the basket, so we'll just. But look, there's my other 6mm. So I'm only missing my dots one at the moment. So, oh goodness. Okay, so this one is my scarf that I am making for Juan's Mao, the spring Mao. I need to finish this so I can get it in for the participatory giveaway. I mean, honestly, if I don't get it in on time for that, I just, whatever. My Lisa's here, Melissa. That's your new thing now, not Melissa G's in the house. It's my Lisa. Oh. Baskets. I love baskets for things. And look, see? These little pouches in all my baskets. This is, I saw this one in here and I went, ooh, there's my 6mm. Nope. It's 6.5. I'm using my 6.5 to make, these don't go in here. These are done. This is my scrappy, I guess this is entrelac, but not in the round. It's entrelac normal, I guess, where I add it as I go. So you can see I have joined here. I just didn't get very far and put it down. So this is my patchwork, scrappy, just adding colors in. Not really color controlling per se, but I'm trying to keep, like, you can see this green is at least two squares away from the other green. Though, my Lisa. Well, I tried to write it down too. Well, and that's not the thing. That wasn't my issue yesterday. Is I just didn't know where my 6mm were. I knew I was using a 6mm for this pattern. I just didn't know where it was. I need to put this back in that basket I just moved. Okay. And then this. Thank you. I'm moving rather quickly through these because I still have quite a few to go through, and I kind of want to crochet. And then I'm also going through these and trying to figure out, as I'm looking at them, if I want to keep them and work on them. Entrelac. So basically it's Tunisian penny, but I'm using a crochet hook instead of a Tunisian hook, which, I mean, they're essentially the same, kind of. Can you tell who's not home this morning? He went to work for training today, but he goes last night. By the way, I'm going to work tomorrow. I said, what? He didn't tell us purposely because he didn't want to hear the grumbling from the kids that he wasn't going to be home. So this is a continuous granny in the round rectangle style that I'm literally, it smells good, sorry. It's made from hand-dyed yarn. So I'm making this out of the minis that I've gotten from the Crafty Wool UK guy. Brian? I can't think of what his name is, but I caked up a few of the minis into a cake. So I'm going to go through this, and then when I'm done with this, I'll cake up some more and do some more. So I'm making this was inspired by Russ from It's Raining Yarn. He made a huge blanket out of just minis, and I think he single-stranded it, so this is nice and thin. This is not going to be a heavy blanket. I mean, it might be a little heavy to carry it around, but, like, it's very airy. I don't know if you can see the holes through it. And it's very thin. It's not very big. I want to say this is all DK. DK almost 2 weight. Oh, well, I hope she delivers her fawn soon. So she's not miserable anymore. All right. We're going to go with this one. This one is almost done. This is another one that's almost done. I need to move this out of the way. I like these little bins. I'm actually using this bin in the pinks right here behind my head as yarn cubes. You got like a continuous granny going in the Monet color of Red Heart. That's fun. I really need to finish this. This is probably going to get put on hold at least until it gets cooler again. I don't know, because I'm not going to wear it anytime soon. So I literally have a sleeve left to make. And it would literally take me a day to finish this. A day or two. But my goal right now is to finish my and this pattern was designed by Marty from Flossom Crochet. She did a live that she worked us through this. So I just got to go through and but do my other sleeve. Well, no, I thought, Frizzy, I would walk around like this, just do the whole, it's modern clothing. I'm just going to run around with one sleeve done. That's all I'm going to, that way I'm, partially cool and warm all at the same time. Like, Yeah. So I got it. Well, actually, I got to do the sleeve, and then I have to do the ribbing on the bottom. I think I'm gonna do a smaller ribbing though. What do y'all think? Right? It's the hot flash sweater. For those of you, there you go. There's a tip for you. If you have hot flashes, just leave one sleeve off so you got your air vent going over here. And then, when you're cold the next second, you have your other sleeve that you can keep warm. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Oh, Tammy, I showed that at the beginning. Did you? Oh, you must not have missed it. You must have missed it. I showed it to you. It's this one right here. It's a free pattern on Yarnspirations. Just go look up the Star Table Mat on Yarnspirations website, and you'll find it. It'll pop right up at the top. No, I won't do that to poor Kendall. But yeah, no, so like see how thick the ribbing is up here, and then here. I think I'm gonna do a thinner one down here because it just feels like it needs to be a smaller ribbing, right? So this still needs to be finished even down here. You can see where that stitch marker is, and right here is the end of the row where my fingers are. I lost at Yarn Chicken, kind of. Like I only have this much left, and I just need to attach some more dark on there so I can finish that round and then complete the ribbing on it. No. Yeah, so here I'm gonna pull from this and get the dark off of it. There's not much dark in there, so that's why I'm thinking of doing a small ribbing. But see, the thing is I need to finish my youngest blanket. Guess what, guys? I am 2.5 repeats away from being done. 2.5. Okay, so the one that you commented on. Hold on a second. So, Tammy, these are all I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I don't know what color. I think this is Brights. It's the colorway Brights, and then you have Amethyst, I think, and then Pink, maybe. Yeah, so my goal today is to get another color repeat hopefully finished. It's a lot of work in one day, but and a lot of sitting, but I'm making myself every so often get up, walk around, go do something. But I'm like, over the next few days, that's my like furiously doing. Okay, let me keep going. I want to get through these. Okay. Next one. You guys know what this one is. Yes, Lisa, the stars are made from I Love This Cotton. This is I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. Y'all know this one. I've had I think Melissa G is the only one I can remember doing this one. But I don't know, have you guys seen it since I've gotten this far? I feel like it's bigger than the last time I showed you guys. Julianne, this is the one that I'm doing with the ombre from light to dark, dark to light. So. The sleeves aren't your favorite. This one I'm using a 5.5mm hook with because I remember starting this and thinking, man, I should have went up a hook size, but I did the recommended hook size. And so it's a little tighter than. Anyway. And then this is the purple one. You love the stars. Yeah, it's the Star Table Mat on Yarnspirations. Oh, Lisa H. I'm sorry. You know, I just couldn't remember everybody that was doing it. So this is the other version of. No, that was the cross pop that I showed you. This is the diamond pop, but in the rows instead of the round. And I haven't gotten very far on it. I still need to do a tutorial on this one, but y'all, it'll come. It'll come. It might come in the fall at this point because, you know, with the summer, I don't really want to worry about putting it out right now. So I'm going to wait till the later when I have a little more time to do it. And this is using the mandala ombre, but in purple. Monique has it. Yay. And then let's see who made, Kimberly, you made my Busy Bee one. Okay, so this is a project that I'm frogging, so I'm not going to show you this one. So I'm not counting this as a WIP. It's a WIP that's future is frogging, as is this one, because I told my son, I was considering making him a red, white, and blue blanket that matches the red, white, and blue that is part of the Mobile One racing colors, as well as the Kyle Larson racing colors. They're a very different kind of red, white, and blue. And so I was thinking about making him a blanket in those colors. Good morning, Sunita. So this is his original blanket. And he goes, the more I look at it now, the more this is too close to white. I was like, okay, you're trying to make up excuses because you don't want me to make this one anymore. Because I made the comment last night that Tunisian takes a little bit longer. So he was like, he wants me to make it in regular crochet so I can get it done faster. So I will be frogging this. I don't mind it, to be honest. I'm not very far on it, so I don't know why I showed you, because I'm frogging it. So there's 2 projects off my hook. And then this is my Marshmallow Kiss Luck of the Draw 10 that I started, and I do plan to finish. I have all the colors written down. I think I'm done with the purple. Are there 2 rows there? Nope, I haven't quite made it around on the second row. I'm almost there. I'm right here. I got 2 more sides. So I'm going to finish this up and figure out how big it is. And if it's donatable to Boggy Creek, then I'll send it off with my Boggy Creek blankets. So there's that one. I only have 3 more things to show you. But, oh wait, no, I forgot. There's some over here. Where are we at? 33 minutes. We're doing good here. Okay, so this is my other blanket I came up with. I was actually considering, I can't speak of that, sorry. This is my, I keep wanting to call this my Frizzy Bee. My Busy Bee. Because I keep seeing Frizzy's name over here, so my brain keeps wanting to say Frizzy. So this is the Busy Bee blanket. And I had planned on doing solids, and then after this ran out, this color change right here after it ran out. But I went and bought, where did I put it? A whole bunch of this, what is this called? Retro Stripes by Red Heart. I went and bought a bunch of this. And so I'm just going to make, yes, it's going to have these 2 solid centers right here, but it's literally just going to be this Retro Stripes all the way out, as big as I, go with it. But that's my Busy Bee. And here's the solids I had for it, but I think I'm going to, like I said, continue the blanket in all of this. Like, it's just going to be this all the way out. So honestly, I could take these other ones out for now. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of them or anything, but just take them out of the box. So that way I have room for the other ones. Okay, I'm trying to leave myself a path a path out of here. Like right now I still have a path to leave my office space. Oh, whip, 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 whip. Here, whip, there, whip, everywhere, whip, whip. Oh, Amber has a lot of whips. So this is a scarf. I'm trying to figure out what direction it is. Okay, this is technically the front. So it is Tunisian crocheted. I'm using 2 different colors, a purple and a green in the Karen Blossom cakes. Yeah, Karen Blossom cakes. Okay, light, stop. Okay, you can see the blossom cakes there. I'm using, what is this called? I can't read it. Tide Pool and Blossoms. The purple is Blossoms and the green is called Tide Pool. And this is, I can't remember what this stitch is now. I don't know. So I'm making this for my, if she's still my postal deliverer, I was going to make it for my postal deliverer. So I have till the fall to finish that, so I'm not in a rush to make it. Although I not promised it, but said, you know, I was wanting to do it for last fall. Hello, Arrow. Well, it never came from the stash, so it's gonna go to the stash. I just gotta find a spot for it because I don't really have a good color box for. I can't really fit it in here. It's full. So I'm gonna have to put it right here with the other one. This one actually matches it right here. This is the same color. These two are the same. And I don't have room for this one. So we're just gonna set them down out of my way for now. And then my next WIP, I don't know how close I am to being done with this one, but this is the Shawl for All, again by Juan the Yarn Addict, using Picasso and a 3.5mm hook. Yeah, the blossom cakes I think are made with partial cotton and acrylic or something like that. They're like a blend, and so hopefully it won't be too heavy. But it'll be warm enough for those really, really cold winter days when she's delivering things. So this is the Shawl for All by Juan the Yarn Addict. And I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook and Picasso yarn. And I got that inspiration for the hook size with the Picasso from him. I'm done with all that. I've got just a couple more. You guys have already seen me work on this one. This is the Tunisian blanket that I'm making, just one of my mindless ones that I'm making to use up yarn. To use up this Karen Halo, Color on my Halo yarn. Oh my goodness, stop it. There we go. Thank you, Manuela. And good morning. So yeah, I have all this gray to white that I want to use up. So I'm just going to make a nice warm fuzzy blanket in Tunisian. So you guys have already seen that. There's my other one. Okay. This is Kendall's. She's like anxiously, at least I'm assuming she's still anxiously waiting for this one. Again, a lot of this I haven't been working on lately because I've been either doing little projects, and then this last couple weeks I've been hyper focusing on that Tunisian blanket for my youngest. But I want to say Kendall is anxiously awaiting me to do this one. This is my Across the Twisted Plains blanket design. And I'm also using another color mandala ombre in this. I think this is steel blue. Yeah, this is steel blue. I love these ombres. I'm so glad I actually tried them out. I like the way they're working up. So we got that one, and then last but not least, this one that I'm about to show you. I was finished with it, but then I was like, it doesn't, I wanted to be done with it, so I just said, you know, I'm done with it. And so, but then after I got done with it, I said, I feel like I need to add another repeat onto it to make it look right. It's not quite wide enough. It's not as wide as I thought it was. So this is as wide as it is. It barely covers me. Like my arm span goes way out further. I feel like it needs at least another color repeat. So if I go over here, the color repeat would be about to here. Actually, maybe 2 more repeats. I don't know. It just doesn't feel finished. This is my peephole chevron in my red, white, and blue. More of a vintagey colors. So it's technically, was just done with it, but I just feel like it needs more. You know, like I don't feel like it's big enough for as long as it is wide. It's you know, when I make blankets, I try to make them, see how I can hold it from arm length to arm length. I try to make blankets as wide as my arm length, but it's just not, you know, very long. So I feel like it needs another repeat or 2. But so this one's technically done. I guess not technically done, but this one was done, but it's still kind of in the gray space of WIPs and FO. I mean, technically this is another WIP here, but I wasn't going to show it, but this is another blanket in a moss stitch that I'm making with yarn that I buy from my local yarn store. I'm just literally just going to throw color on there. It's going to be scrappy. So I'm just using up little minis like this, and I'm just doing, you know, going through the colors and then moving on to the next color. Yeah, it needs a little more. That peephole chevron, it needs a little more. All right, where are we at? 43 minutes. I'm trying to think. I do have one more blanket, technically 2 blankets upstairs, but one is the Tunisian blanket, and I just didn't want to drag it down here. And you guys have already seen it, so. And then one is the moss stitch that I started before I started my channel, so it's a long overdue one that needs to be done. This is bugging me. I can see it in the corner of my eye. Squirrel! Fix the stash. It just, all that top yarn just looked like it was squished back. I'm very particular about things, and I need to not be. So there's my WIP parade. Now time to sit and take a breath and mindlessly work on this. Oh, my camera's all janky here. There we go. My goodness gracious, cat. I think the kitty has the zoomies. I still haven't found my dots hook though. I'm trying to figure out where that one's at. It should be in here because it's the one I've been using with this one. I'm gonna dig around in here and see if it's in here. It should be in here, but I don't know where I used it last, if it's in a pouch or something. Found a pencil. I don't know why that's in there. No, it's not in here for some reason. Huh. I have to figure out where I put it. I don't know where I put the dots one. Dance time. Whip it good, yes. It is dance time. Hold on a second, Tammy's. Let me get this box. I had a box on this C2C get ripped out. I'm just going to fix it real quick. And then we'll do some dancing. I am quite tired this morning for some reason. Where is that hook at? It's going to drive me nuts not knowing where that hook is at. Whip it. Whip it good. Here whip, there whip, everywhere whip, whip. Oh, Amber has a lot of whips. My legs are burning. My thighs, not my legs, but my thighs, my upper thighs, above the knees, between the knees and the hips. And just as a reminder, Friday morning, I will not be here. Oh my goodness. Ugh, I gotta clean all these whips up. Kicking everything. Yeah, just remember my song. Here whip, there whip, everywhere whip, whip. Amber has a lot of whips. WIP, WIP, WIP. Not as funny as Whip It Good. I need this. I don't know why I need this. Because I just need to go. Right here. Yeah, Rebecca. Once I get my Tunisian blanket done for my youngest, I need to figure out what to do for my middle child. What could I do for him? Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, one last trip to Joann's. I think mine's closing soon. They said 15 days the last time I was in there. I don't remember what day that was. We'll all jump in Melissa's car and go with her to Joann's one last time as a road trip. Let's see. I need to count this and make sure I have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I finished 16. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh! I can mark off 16. So if you guys... The 28th, I thought. But that's next Wednesday. I'd be surprised if there's anything left at mine, too. Well, actually, I might not be. I'd be shocked if there wasn't anything left. I kind of want to make a trip there just to see. Because I can't buy anything. I've literally been, banned from it. So... if you haven't done a C2C before, or if you have, I don't know if you've ever been told how to count these, but like you can kind of see it makes kind of like a grid, like a square pattern. It's hard to see on here, but you can see right here. We have a square here that the stitches are going up and down, and then there's a square here where they're going. My brain can't do this camera backwards. So the stitches, they switch going up and down, and then they're side to side, and then they're up and down again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 squares going across right there. But to count how many rows I'm on, I'm counting across here. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Well, have a great day, Kendall. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is my mother-in-law's dog blanket that I'm doing. Good morning, Jen. But yeah, once I get the Tunisian blanket done, I feel like I have a little bit of breather room to finish all the other things that I have going. And I can put a little bit of work in on each one, where I'm like hyper focused on that blanket right now. But it's too big and bulky right now, so that's why I have this right now in front of you guys. I hung out with her and Miss Ivy last night starting a cardigan. And Miss Kimberly, you were working on that cardigan. Did you get it? How far did you get on it? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm pretty sure you were there working on it. At least I thought you were. It looks like one that I would be like, I'm kind of anxious to maybe try it. But again, I'm trying not to start anything new in the next couple of days. Like right now, I cannot start. All I'm doing is working on old stuff. I'm not starting anything new. No new. And then eventually I will get the Across the Twisted Plains and the Diamond Pot blanket tutorialized and put out there. Oh, the knob part. The knob. I thought she called it knob. Or knob. I think she said knob. The knobby bit. The knob. See, I'm gonna do a cardi because I don't like the short stuff. And I've gotten my daughter, she when she goes shopping or when she's looking at clothes when she's with me in like Walmart or whatever, she's like, why do the shirts have to be so short? I'm like, when? So I mean the boleros are cute, but like I would definitely have her she would be super cute in one, but she'd have to wear a like tank top or something underneath it. Well, it was always on hold. But yes, no, I do plan on making the dragon. Like I said, I'm going to work on getting the supplies for it, and I will probably start it soon. I just don't know when. Well, hello, Blair. But I want to make the dragon. I have plans to make that dragon. But yeah, I want to try a cardi with Ivy's. Oh, so it was her account was started back in September. She just recently figured out a way to get onto YouTube on her computer by going to the website. I had YouTube blocked on her devices, but the app, I think. So I had to block the actual website. And I told her, though, that if she wants to post things on it, she's okay to do so, but I'm going to block the website in between. So, like, when she wants to post something, she just needs to tell me, hey, I want to post something, and then I'll let her, but I'm going to keep her, because I don't want her just surfing around on YouTube. Because Google thinks that at 13, they're old enough to make their own decisions and that they can have access to the adult YouTube, and they give the permission to their parents to supervise their accounts. No, they're 13. They do not get they don't get to be adults at 13. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there's kids in this world that are forced into adulthood way earlier than they need to be, with their family situations and things, with, parents dying or whatever. So, yeah, no. We told her she gives us permission or she doesn't get the stuff. Or she doesn't get the devices. So, no. We just, I told her, I was like, you can post things, but we just need to, I'm just going to keep it blocked in between times. Because I don't need her spending all her time on her phone surfing YouTube. Because she already spends a lot of time on Pinterest. Because Pinterest, people can post videos. And so it's like, Ooh, excuse me. I like it because it gives me this, it has this free music that I can play with. I mean, it works. It's very similar to StreamYard. Everything's just backwards. So where on StreamYard, everything's over on, so on my camera, when I go like this to my right, it's showing me pointing to my left. I'm visually seeing my hand go to the left on my screen right now. And that's where all the comments are on EV Mux. But on StreamYard, it's on the other side of the screen. But I mean, it's very similar to StreamYard, in my opinion. It's got add camera, invite guests. No, YouTube hasn't given me any warning or anything about this music. It's all free music, I guess. It's all, I mean, when it does, I'll but it's all, like, there's like 6 on here. It's like preloaded stuff. It's like free stuff, I guess. I don't know. It hasn't given me any, warning or anything yet on the YouTube end that I know of. So none of my videos have any, let's see, from yesterday. Let's see. Although I do need to go in here and the only thing I don't like is having to remember to go back and update my description. That's the only thing. I need to update the description. So go back. I mean, I need to figure out how to remember to put this stuff in my description as I'm setting it up for the next one. Yeah, so right now I'm looking at my channel and I don't see any restrictions on any of the videos I've done. And we've done this dance thing almost every day for the last like 2 weeks. So I don't have any restrictions listed. It just says none, 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 none. There's gotta be a way when I schedule this out to put a description in there. I need to copy and paste it into like a notes. That's what I'm going to do right now. I want a new note. Give me a new note. How do I do a new note on here? New note. There we go. And then paste. Okay, so I got a note pasted. Copy on my computer. I have a note now that I can copy and paste. Save. Oh, hold on. I gotta do the playlist. That's the other thing, is going back through and saving them to my play. I save all my lives go into my lives playlist and my all videos playlist. So if you guys are ever wanting to play my videos and just let them run, all of my videos get added to a folder that's called all videos. And then right now I have one that's live videos. And I think that's all I have listed on my channel. I don't know what's visible to the public, to be honest, for all my playlists. Right now, all I know of is the all and the, what am I trying to say here? The all and the lives. That's what I'm trying. My brain can't talk today for some reason. Can't connect to the mouth. Oh. Yeah, I just have to remember to go in here and update my description on these videos all the time. Save. Go back. Okay, everything up until today. Well, I can fix this one too. Put it in the playlist. Okay. Done and done. So today's video is even updated. Okay. Yeah, me too, but it's, I forget. This last week I was doing pretty good. Like, as soon as we were done with the live, I would immediately go in because if I don't change it in the studio that I'm in, it keeps the same title for the next video. And so while I'm still in my studio on the website, I have to go to this one menu area and schedule out the live for the next day. So yeah, I can only schedule out to the next day because, I don't know. I kind of have to live a little bit back through pop-up a little bit, but still kind of scheduled, I guess. So I'm only going to be able to schedule out till tomorrow, and then Friday is going to be a pop-up. Depending on how he feels, what time we get home. If, and like I said, I have my mother-in-law, she'll be here, so I don't know if I will actually get around to doing one. So what I might do, I might record a video today, because like I said, my husband's at work, and so while he's at work, I can go in my room and record a quick video for you guys, and then I can premiere it on Friday morning, and then while I'm sitting in the waiting room while he's in surgery or whatever, I can have a conversation with you guys, because you guys will keep me company. I just don't want to go live in the hospital. I think that would just be a little odd, because I wouldn't want to be live in front of a bunch of people. Here it's different at home, because they're concentrating on their TV and not me. Sassy Mary, I was showing my WIPs this morning, and I literally had to put them in a way I could actually get back out of here. So it's like I have a path through my WIPs. So you guys can't see it. So basically through here, in front of those boxes is where my path is. Sorry for the shakiness. I did not mean to be so shaky. 11 Central. Well, I will be free and available because, again, we're taking the week off from schooling because my husband was supposed to be off all week, but he just, threw on us last night that he was going in for training today, but I'm still giving them the day off. Thank you, Rebecca. I just want you guys to know I'm going to try, but if, just know that if it's going to be different on Friday, but I want to make sure, and I'm not doing it out of like obligation or stress or anything like that. I just want to make sure I have something coming out on Friday and it doesn't hurt my algorithm or anything like that. I'm not terribly concerned about all that, but I do care about it. I do like seeing the views, the number of views on my lives versus my regular videos is definitely way better, but that's because you guys are all here watching at the same. Sassy Mary, that's funny. Get to that computer. Brr. So yeah. Finish or focus on it Fridays will be, or Friday this week will be focusing on my baby boy and keeping him comfortable and loving on him and giving him all the popsicles and ice cream that he can possibly handle. Ooh, bamboo cotton blend. So, yeah, well, Marianne, I was going to ask you a question about that, but you know what? I'm just going to wait till you're live to find out then, and I'll ask you then. Because I'm sure my question will be answered. Hello, Monique. I'm so glad you're here. Whatever did you make with that yarn that I had sent to you from Kim? That yarn cake, that mermaidy colors or whatever. Did you tell me? I don't remember. I don't mind C2Cs, but they're not projects I can concentrate fully, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not projects that I can work on solely. Like, I need other things because I need to be able to put this down for a bit. Because it gets a little... Well, hello, Tina Bailey. You made a shawl with it. Well, did you share it anywhere? Oh, by the way, true. Yeah, we got plenty of popsicles, but I'm gonna try and make a trip to Costco and get these fruity popsicles, ice pop things that you can get that are a little better for you. They're more made with fruit juices than they are all that sugar. So I want to go get a bunch of those because I'd be okay with him eating the crud out of those. But the ones that we got, the ones you can get at Walmart or the grocery store, those brightly colored red, yellow, blue, green, purple ones. Yeah, the ice pops or whatever they're called. Those are just sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, so I wanted to share with you guys real quick some different ways that you can support me if you want. Sorry. It felt like my camera was sitting like crooked. Ooh, Powerade ones. Cool. Powerade I'm good with. Gatorades I'm not. Anyway, I have several ways you can support me. Depending on whether or not we have family on Monday. Next Monday is my birthday. I don't know what the plan is for that day. I may go live that morning, but I may try to do like an evening live and do like a birthday celebration kind of thing. Maybe, but anyway, I have a Ko-Fi account, a Ko-Fi page that you can share, you can donate to. I have an Amazon wish list that you can peruse if you want to. Let's see, what else do I have? think that's it, really. I mean, and then also memberships on my channel. That's what I was going to look at. Memberships. Let's see. Currently, we are sitting at where are 30 members. I have 30 members right now. I'm down a little bit than I was at a little bit ago, but that's okay. It's down 3%. I'm not terribly concerned about that. If you guys join, you join. If not, then I'm gonna wait to gift memberships, I think, until my birthday. So if I go live that day, I'm gonna have to go to Dollar General. I don't go to Dollar General very much, Rebecca, so I'm gonna have to find a decent one to go to, because some of the Dollar Generals around me are close to neighborhoods that aren't exactly the greatest. And so thank you, Jen. I don't know what I answered, so you're welcome. Ask the question anyway, because I don't remember what I said a few things. I can't remember now. Hour and 12 minutes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to mark off the next one. 17 rows. Oh, yeah. Oh, the membership thing. Yeah, I think I already did the first 5 at the beginning of the month, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to do the other 5 on my birthday. Okay, I'm not going to say I hate. I don't like mentioning my birthday. I don't know why, because I am that person that my mom and dad, and like, when we went out to eat, I would like get so anxious because they would tell the people that it was my birthday and they would come out and sing to me, and I just would turn bright red. And I don't normally like mentioning it because I don't like all the attention, but then I'm doing this YouTube live, and it's like I'm getting all that attention I don't want. So like when things start happening like that, it's like I get like embarrassed in a good way. So like I mention it, yes, because I know you guys are amazing and are great at celebrating birthdays and stuff, but I just, I don't I guess it's a modesty thing. I don't know, cuz yes, I think all of us would love to be spoiled, but like I'm not asking to be spoiled, if that makes sense, Yeah, it's too embarrassing. It's like the whole restaurant was looking at you like, and I would just be over in the corner of my thing, just be like, no, not me. And oh my God, it would be around my birthdays, or not even around my birthday, and we'd be eating out and they'd come out. Even to this day, y'all, I'm in a restaurant and I hear them coming out, and I haven't been to one in a long time though, but I can tell you right now, even up until into my adulthood, if they were coming out doing that to sing to somebody, even if it wasn't at our table, I could feel my anxiety rising. Like, even though it wasn't for me, but I would kind of relax a little bit once they didn't, went to the other table or whatever. And we just don't eat out much at restaurants that do that anymore. And I don't know a whole lot of restaurants that do that anymore, other than like the Texas Roadhouses or the Applebee's, and those are the places that always did it. The bigger restaurants like that. Yeah, I probably should have not said anything about when my birthday is, but not a biggie. But yeah, no, I get the being private. I mean, there's a lot of things I won't share on here, but, and that's the other thing is, thankfully my daughter wasn't sharing any personal things or any videos of herself. It was just like she called it edits, a video edit that she could edit something or another, and I don't know. She's into these books called Kingdoms of the Lost City, something like that. And there's a big following for these books and things, and so she was just making videos about that. Oh my gosh, yes. And the Mexican restaurants, yes, they do the whole hat thing. And well, I think Texas Roadhouse, or is it Outback? One of them used to do where they would bring out and not for everybody, I don't think. I think you had to special request it, but they had like a bull that you could get on, like one of those, those bull bucking things that you can get on, and you try to stay on, but then like they would have this one on wheels that they would wheel out to the table, and you got on it and you like acted like you were a cowboy or something while they sang happy birthday to you. Yeah. I'm leery of Mexican restaurants. I don't know why. Just, I think because I don't want to. I'm leery of all restaurants, really. I don't want to come away with food poisoning, and so I have a hard time eating out. Is it Texas Roadhouse that does that, Lana? I couldn't remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was one of those restaurants that had kind of a westerny theme to it. Did the that bull riding one. So, yeah. I think this is going to be a fairly quick-ish blanket to work on, this C2C, but again, I need to get other ones done first. This one's just an easy enough one to work on right now because there's no color changes. So that's why I'm working on it, and it's small. It's still small. It barely fits in my lap yet right now. I don't want to have it on my head. Yeah, no. And see that for me and lice, I've had lice growing up a few times. Ugh. Ugh. Heebie-jeebies. And my kids have gone through it at least once from church. Somebody from church picked it up and it went through all our kids and myself. And honestly, it's us girls that have to watch out for that. I mean, I know the boys can get it too, but it's usually not the ones unless they have the longer hair. TGIF tied balloons to my dad's hair. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Jeremy. I was just talking about you almost an hour ago. I showed off my partial scarf I have started with your pattern. You got it from the dentist chair once? Ugh. Did the dentist tell you that they had an outbreak of it or something? How do you know you got it from that specific place? I'm just assuming that we picked it up from church because I was hearing from some friends of mine that it was going around at church, and like, yeah, if you have that kind of stuff, stay home, please. Thank you. I wish I was just waking up. I used to sleep in till 9-10 o'clock in the morning before I had kids, and we were in the military, and it was just me at home. Like, he'd be up and gone to work at like 6 in the morning, and I'd be sleeping until 9 or 10. I finally got around to the point where I was like, man, I feel like half my day is gone by the time I get up and it's almost lunchtime, So I had to started making myself get up a little sooner because I just wanted a little more time to my day. And it wasn't that much more time. I think I got up at like 8 or something like that, 8 or 9. I didn't push it that far. They don't send kids. Ugh. I'm sorry, but if you got bugs in your hair, go home. Get it taken care of, and then come back. Ugh, those bugs that live on the outside of you like that. Yipperoos. Oh, what's that movie? What's that from? Yipperoozies. Oh, it's from a turtle on a show with Rubble and Crew. It's the Rubble and Crew from Rubble from the Paw Patrol. He has his own little spin-off called Rubble and Crew. I haven't seen any new episodes for it, so we've watched all the ones that they had out. Oh my goodness, 2 o'clock in the morning. Whew. Blair is back. Blair is back. Whoop whoop. I am still here. I am finishing up another row of C2C here. Y'all, I've done 2 rows of this. That's how easy it is. 3 double crochets. You slip stitch into the next square up, and then you chain 2. Well, the way I do a C2C is I chain 2 and then I do 3 double crochets into the same space I slipped into. And then to start the next row, I do the 5 and 2. So I do 5 instead of 6. And then that way there's a chain 2 instead of a chain 3. It is 49 degrees here. Yeah, we need to get some more rain around these parts too. The storms just keep going on by and not doing much around here. So, hello, Emily. So yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm almost positive at some point in the movie he goes, hello, and says hello like that. And so when I say it, I feel like that's what I sound like. And so when I say hello, I that's how I say it, and it just sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello there. Yes, well, you're down in Alabama, so you're further south than us. Row 18 done. I love Robin Williams to be just outside of that. I have 33 rows to do before I get to my first color change. So I'm on row 19 now. So how many is that? 10, 11, 14 rows before I get to my first color change left, roughly. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 rows until I get to my first color change. Because I got to count the row I'm on. I'm going to try and get this next one done. Let's see if I can get a row done in 6 minutes. I need to watch Bicentennial Man. I feel like I've seen it, but it's been a very long time since I've seen it. Very, very long time. Like, as in pre-kids, and my daughter's 14. So, my favorite, I don't know what my favorite is, because I'm a big movie buff. I love a lot of movies. All different kinds. Oh no, it's a drive-by fruiting. I love Robin Williams. His comedy was just genius. What Dreams May Come. Oh, I liked Patch Adams. Let's see, was he in Hook? Or was it the Peter Pan? I think it was Hook. Like, I don't know. I think there's not a whole lot of movies I didn't like of his. Good morning, Vietnam! Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's see, what else was there? Like, he has so many that it's just hard to remember. Jumanji, yes, that's the other one. Like, I don't know. Whatever role he played, he did well at. I think we listed all these movies off before, like a week or so ago. We were talking about him. This is a nice change of pace. I'm actually wanting to work more and more on it. You know, like I keep wanting to keep going further. Just another row, Mom. I'm almost done with this match. Good Will Hunting. Flubber, yes. August Rush. Oh, hold on. I need to look that one up. Usually I won't remember unless I've seen if I see the characters or the movie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's a good one. I want to watch that one now. Later, Gators. Yes, August Rush was a good one. See, like I said, once I saw the movie poster, I was like, oh yeah, I know that one now. I know it's Jeremy. It's hard to pick one because when you start rattling all of these other movies off, you're like, oh yeah, that was a good one too. What about Birdcage? Wasn't he in Birdcage with what was his name? Nathan something, wasn't it? Or am I thinking wrong? Oh, I don't remember what his name was. Wasn't it Nathan something though? Nathan Lane. Yeah. Oh, see, I can't believe I actually knew that. My camera's up too high. Now it's down too low. There we go. Awakenings. I don't remember that one. Is that another Robin Williams one? Awakenings. Oh, yeah. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I don't remember Awakenings. But yeah, I'm sure it's a good movie. I just can't remember if I watched it or not. It doesn't look familiar, so. Isn't it funny how you can look at a movie poster and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that movie, but you don't remember every single detail about it, but you can kind of sort of remember parts of it. That's how it is for me, because I used to work in movie theaters as a job in high school into college, and so I saw movie posters a lot. I was collecting them for the longest time too, because like the movie theaters I worked at, they would hold on to these posters, and every so often they'd clean out their supply closets or whatever, and I got a bunch of free the movie posters that you see in the display cases at the movie theater. That's the size of those are the posters I got, and I don't know what I did with them. I wish I would have kept them, but I didn't. That would have been a fun video to show you guys. Would have been all those movie posters, but yeah. I saw that, Marianne. I'm not much into the James. I've seen some of the James Bond movies, but I wasn't much into those, and so that's new news to me regardless. So 1 hour photo. I feel like I have heard of that one, Jeremy. But no. Remember in Patch Adams, the gynecologist convention or whatever? He had what was his job? Like, make it welcoming or something, and it was like these big legs sticking out from the door, and they had to enter in through the door between the legs. that was so funny. Yeah, I don't remember a 1 hour photo either. I mean, I feel like I remember it, but I don't know if I actually saw it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe I have seen it. I don't know. How about the Fisher King? That sounds familiar, Margaret, but I don't know if I've seen it. 30 minutes to go, guys. I got 30 minutes left on EVMux for my stream this morning, so this is the 30-minute warning it just gave me. It will end automatically in 30 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. The 1 hour photo being his creepier movie. The Fisher King. The Fisher King. I'm doing this one-handed. The Fisher King. That's from the 90s, early 90s. Jeff Bridges. It kind of sort of feels familiar, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think I've seen that one either. Man, there's a few of them I need to see. All right, Lana, enjoy your doggy outing. Or to Wong Fu, thanks for everything. That one does not sound familiar at all. Okay, so a lot of his earlier movies from like the early 90s, late 80s, I probably won't recognize too many of them because I was born in 85. And I think the only reason I know about Birdcage is because, it was just out on TV. But, and I think Mrs. Doubtfire is a later 90s. Here's another row done. Does it even look any bigger? I've done 3 rows. Let's see where we at. Oh, that's right. I have a 30-minute warning. I'm already at an hour and a half. You guys bored out of your minds yet? I mean, if you were, you wouldn't be here, I guess. It's a little windy outside. You can hear it must be blowing out the right direction, or blowing from the right direction, because the fireplace is whistling every once in a while. So if you ever hear this sound, it's our fireplace chimney is catching the wind and making it whistle. I'm not going to be on much longer because all the liquids I've had this morning are starting to make their way to the exit. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I can just blurt things out that are probably like, really? You had to say that? Yes, I live with 3 boys and my daughter, who is almost like having a 4th boy, because she's a little tomboyish. No, she's a little too much like her dad in some aspects. Just one more row, Mom. Just one more row. I want to get to 20. Go in, please. Thank you. One and only children's books that he wrote. Ian Fleming. Why is my chat not moving? Oh yeah, Dead Poet Society, yep. Hold on. My chat wasn't moving. Now it is. Now I got it back up. I don't know why it's like almost 11, like several minutes behind on there. Silly chat. That's the one thing I will say about this Eevee Mux is it's not like keeping my chat going. Like I didn't realize it wasn't moving. It doesn't show me that I have new comments down here unless it was up here. Oh, dude.
Yes, he disappeared. He disappeared.
Yes, but I didn't turn off the mic, so. I mean, you guys already saw him. Before I could get that camera flipped off. Pause the camera and you can see him. Oh, goodness. I didn't realize that he was working on Mrs. Dat part too. That's just sad that he's gone. I keep wanting to work on this, guys. That's why I keep going longer and longer. Hopefully I'm not too quiet for you guys. Chat's not moving again. Better keep my chat moving, Eevee Mux. So, let's see. Okay, I got time. I'm going to make it to the end of this row and then I'll call it. No school today, no. Well, my husband's off this week, and so, well, he was supposed to be off today, but I guess apparently this has been planned for a while. But he went in for training today, but I'd already decided to give the kids the week off because he's off. And Friday, the youngest is having surgery, and tomorrow Grandma's going to come up. Because she was supposed to come up for my daughter's recital weekend, but she had car issues, and so she's coming up this weekend to spend the weekend with us. And it just happened to fall around the time of the surgery, so she's just going to be here with that too. Happy Feet, yep. Oh my goodness. I think that's probably got to be my favorite is his voiceover in Aladdin. We'll go get more coffee, Rebecca. Yeah, when the real life Aladdin came out with Will Smith, it was a little disappointing because it wasn't the same voice for the genie, but I think Will Smith did a decent job because he's still got a comedic side to him as well. But there's just something about Robin Williams that was iconic, and I don't know that anybody will ever compare in any liking to him. Ugh. Do you guys really enjoy these longer lives like this? Because I don't mind hanging out like this. Because the hours are just too short for me. I'm always like, no, when I'm having a good time on somebody's live and they're like, okay, we're at an hour, I'm done. I'm like, no, I want more. I want more time. Give me more. I need more. Mork and Mindy. Oh, it's funny. Oh, goodness. I bet they do, Jeremy. I mean, I've seen some outtakes of him and yeah. I don't think I'm going to go another row on this because I know me. If I keep going, I'm just going to not get any more of that Tunisian done. I need to get that Tunisian done, so. Mork and Mindy. I've heard of that, but I don't know if I've watched it. I feel like I've seen it, though, or heard about it. I know, right? Especially if you're doing a serious role, Rebecca, it's like, yeah, it would have been tough. Excuse me. 1 hour is just not enough. I know, right, Margaret? An hour is never enough time. I'm like, no, I need more time. I like the little bit longer ones that are entertaining, and that's why I'm like, if I'm gonna go longer, I want to make sure you guys aren't bored, because I don't want to bore people. That is not what I'm here to do. I don't think I have the right personality for like a TV, like, like, or some of the other bigger channels and things, but I don't know, I just like hanging out and doing the thing we love together. Even if you're working on something else and not the same kind of crocheting, then that's fine. So I am playing with the idea of changing up what's behind me. When I get my cabinets over here, I was thinking about getting the white cubes and doing a couple of them along the bottom here, and possibly having some right here beside me, but I don't know yet. I have to figure it out. I don't know, I feel like it's a little busy behind me. I know, like, some people like the yarn walls and things, but it's like, I don't know, it just feels like busy too much. I feel like I need to take some stuff off. Like, I don't know, maybe this, take that off or something. I don't know, it just feels busy. All right, I'm putting my C2C down for a little bit. Just gonna sit here and chit chat for a few minutes. I know, right? I know. There are some days I get in, it's like, oh, you've been on for an hour and you're getting off. Oh, man. Now I have to watch the replay. I don't feel like I'm that engaged with replays because I literally, I'll sit the replay and turn it on and I'll sit in there and I'll listen to it. But while I'm working on something, I don't really concentrate on it. So yeah, now I got to put all these WIPs away so I can have a cleaned up room again, because I had it kind of organized the other day, but then I was like, no, I need to pull all these WIPs out so I can show them to you guys. Ooh, come back here. There's a lot of the WIPs I want to finish working on, but I'm not going to mess with them right now because I need to finish the y'all, I knocked this off of my cart like almost a week ago and I'm just now picking it up. But I need to finish the Tunisian blanket before I can work on anything else. Yeah, I'm trying to get into making some shorts for my channel. I don't know how to really do them effectively and make them fun and like eye-catching, I try to make them, I want them to be eye-catching. Oh, that's fun. Now I'm just debating changing it up. In a way, I'm like I told you guys, I'm a lot like Kim in a way. It's just I'm not content on what it is going on behind me, because I had originally I put this pegboard up behind me because I wanted to be able to show off my hanks hanging up there. But if I were to move these pink boxes right here, it would be a bare wall behind. I think it goes down. The pegboard only comes to like right here, so it's bare wall. And so that's why I stuck these here, so it would cover up that bare wall. But I don't like how low I am in the camera when I have it like this. So that's why you guys get this, where I'm a little up higher. Wow, Jeremy. I haven't done any Boggy Creek blankets this year yet that I've finished, and I still have to mail off the ones I did from last year. So my last year's Boggy Creek blankets are getting donated this year because I didn't get them mailed off in time. So once they start allowing donations to be sent to them, I'll probably send a few at a time because I have like 8 or 9 of them done. And I don't want to send them. If I send them all in one box, it's going to be really expensive. So it's like, I can't get them all into a small enough box. So it's like, I need to send them in multiple shipments. Oh, okay, guys. I'm going to get off here. I have to go use the restroom, and I feel like I've been on here long for you anyway. And I want to go get working on that Tunisian blanket so I can get it further done so that hopefully by Friday evening I can give it to him for bed. So, I hope you guys, as always, enjoy hanging out with me and working on whatever you work on. And what is today? Wednesday. Do we get Frizzy today? Do we get Frizzy today? Do I get to go hang out with you in a few hours? And Marianne. I get Marianne today too. Oh, yay! Alright, guys. I will see you on the YouTube streets over the next several hours, hanging out with y'all. And I'll be hooking away on my Tunisian blanket, hanging out at home. So, yay, it's already scheduled. Alright, guys. Remember, let's be kind, let's be positive, and let's go make beautiful things. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning and on the YouTube streets. Later.